zoomed out, but that's okay.
Well, that's because I'm further away. And we are live and in
Maximize,
charge. All right, brother
maximize,
man. Maximum effort,
maximum carnage.
maximum overdrive,
All right, now
maximum
that we are
carnage.
live,
Maximum carnage.
live.
That was a fantastic show. I really like
Oh,
that.
dude.
The game, that was a fantastic game. That cartridge, that art on that cartridge just had to be sold, or carnage was just
Dude,
on
that
top
got
of New York City.
everybody sold.
That I absolutely loved. Brother man, welcome back to another long week and a new episode of At Week's End. How are you, Top GG Gaming?
Brother man, I am doing good. Surviving another week and making it to another week's end.
Surviving another week.
Man, what are we on? Episode, what, 23?
23? 23. Oh, no, sorry, 24.
24.
We are on episode 24 of At Week's End.
Man, it's been a good one. But tomorrow, you know what we're doing.
It's going to be an exciting episode. We've built to this one. We've been waiting to get here.
Get to the chopper.
We have been waiting eagerly and patiently. Yes, we are on episode 24 of At Week's End.
The Phantom Menace.
The Phantom Pain, the Phantom Menace, the Rise of the Palpatines. And today, my friend, we have been building to this. We have been teasing this. We have been talking about this for many, 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 many weeks. Today, we are going to do finally the tier list of our favorite Arnold Schwarzenegger movies. Now, I threw a lot of his movies up on this, brother man. So it doesn't have every single movie in his anthology.
Every movie is an S class.
Oh, well, you know what? We got to be a little extra picky here. I think we got to establish a couple of ground rules, especially for the Arnold tier list. Because honestly, brother man, we're going to have to stop ourselves from throwing absolutely everything into S tier. If something is truly going to be an S tier, that really has to be the top cream of the crop. I really think we should try to keep it to maybe 4 S tiers. Try not to really. I'm just saying, try not to clutter, because we're gonna we'll really try to battle these back and forth and try to find out which one of these is really going to be
A and B.
It's going to be a good amount of A. Well, scanning over the list, I don't think we're going to have maybe 1 F or something like that. I didn't put just going to get that out there. I didn't put any of the Expendables. I didn't put any of the movies where
Arnold's
he was just kind of Arnie's got to be
put Red Sonja, right? You didn't put Red Sonja.
I did not put Red Sonja. No,
because he's in it, but he's not the star.
He's in it, but he's not really. Yeah, these are movies that are either he is the main focus or he is truly a secondary or an absolute second to the lead of the role. So, but these are the movies that I think are just perfect for this list.
Perfect.
Just a personal note, man. I love Arnold Schwarzenegger. He has been one of my icons and hero. And hero. Oh, absolutely. Even growing up, working out, we used to use him as inspiration. Pumping Iron is not on this.
Poster of him and his flexes. Come on, Arnold. You'll be lifting like Luther Rignall. Arnold.
Speaking, it's not on here, but let's give a little shout out and a little love to Pumping Iron. Fantastic documentary.
I love it.
And even it being a documentary, it has such a great narrative running through it.
Now, here's a question. Did you put Hercules in New York?
Well, we're gonna leave that to be a little bit of a surprise.
Okay, I'm just curious because that's like it's acting, but it's not him really. It's a voiceover the entire movie. It's a voiceover.
He's in the entire movie. I'll give you a little secret. It is on the list. It is there. Okay. And we will tear that apart when we get there. Hey, maybe we'll actually find an F tier ranking in this one. Imagine if Arnie falls into an F tier ranking. But all right, my friend, would you like to geek out and say anything else about Arnie before I show you the list?
I'm the ultimate geek. And I already know in my head there's only going to be one S tier movie, and I already know
one.
I mean, it's going to be more, but the one that's going to be in the front.
Oh, really? I mean, I think I know which one it's going to be. You and me might. That'll be a fun little back and forth.
Yes,
I'm not sure
the one movie.
The one movie.
Yes, you do. The one number one. My number one S tier movie.
I'm gonna argue that with you because they're the ultimate. All right, we'll get there.
We'll get there. Let's go.
We're rushing guns. So originally, truth be told, I was going to place them in kind of anthology order of the movies that in the years that they were released. But I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna jumble them up like we've been doing. So they're all scrambled at the bottom here. None of them are in order. So here it is, my friend. Here is the best of Arnold Schwarzenegger tier list. Let me fix our positions here on the boom. All right, brother man. Can you see our list?
Oh, yeah, I see them all besides the one on the bottom.
All right. Well, that will pop up, honestly, as soon as we use one of these and move one up. That'll snap right up. But I'm not going to bother reading them out. We're just going to go one by one, talk about them, see how we feel. So here we go, brother man, with twins. Arnold Schwarzenegger, Danny DeVito plays an oddball pairing where they are twins separated at birth, and shenanigans ensue.
You're my brother.
You're my brother. Arnold leaves his little island to go find Danny off in, I think, California, and a very weird, trippy movie. All these years later, there's always been rumors that there was going to be a part 3. I think with like Tracy Morgan of all people, or maybe even Eddie Murphy. They were talking about. Yeah, it was supposed to be a weird part 2. Not part 3, obviously. I know, but part 2, but with triplets. How are you feeling about twins, bro?
Twins. It's funny, Arnold, right? I think that's Arnold when he started first coming out with his comedy movies, right? He had this one, and he had the one where he got pregnant. Yeah, a baby, come on, I'm having a baby, or whatever. Junior, yes.
I think that might be on here
Junior
somewhere.
On
maybe
yeah, it is right there. Yes,
no, it's on there.
It's on there. I'm not sure about the dates, which one came first, but I know this was when he was going towards his.
I'm pretty sure Twins came out first.
First, right? So
Junior came out.
It's not the best Arnie movie. It's not the least.
Junior came out 94.
Arnie movie. 94. Junior, and then
Junior
what did Twins
come out? 94. Twins came out 88.
Wow.
Twins has a 43% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, that's
and Junior has a 37. So it ain't that bad.
I would give.
Not that I live and breathe by Rotten Tomatoes by any means.
I'd give Twins B tier, maybe.
Ooh, you're generous. You're generous. See, this is what I mean. This is going to be a highly stacked A.
All right, maybe we'll see. We got to see.
If we're giving Twins a B ranking,
I have an Arnold favorite as well. But honestly, we'll put it to C. We'll put it to C.
I'm going to drop. It's a fun movie, but no necessarily means is it a good movie. Danny DeVito, very, very, very funny, but yeah, I'm gonna put that into a C tier movie.
Okay, right. Twins.
Here's one I'm actually gonna defend a little bit. I will defend Last Action Hero.
Yes, I'm not. No. Last Action Hero is good.
Why do people bash this movie?
Because it's a spoof of itself, kind of, right?
Arnold Braunschweiger.
Yeah, that whole thing, right? Stallone is as Terminator 2. They actually have what's his name, the T-1000 in there. Makes one scene when he walks into the police precinct. And he turns around, you see the T-1000 just kind of one quick walk. The little kid looks back at him like, yeah. It was like that one moment scene. You had.
A little split second, little missing.
Split second, you just got that little Easter egg right there.
I love the little Easter eggs. So like when they're walking into the Blockbuster and it's Stallone on the T2 poster.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? That's his greatest role ever. I love Last Action Hero. That golden ticket that gets him into the movie.
The whole concept of going into, and the one character people underestimate, the guy with the glass eye.
Benedict. What's his name? God, cool character. He has
that whole monologue speech, and he's like, if the devil were a villain, he'd be me. And like his whole character was very cool. I really
all the different eyeballs in the case, and he popped it open.
Such a cool character.
Really like did more with him. Yeah. And that whole Reaper sequence at the end where he's bleeding out. Yes. They have to get it. What are you talking about? It's a flesh wound. Yeah. I really like that Last Action Hero. I am not going to fight for this to be an A-ranked movie.
No.
See, this is a movie that fits into that B tier.
Yes.
You could throw this on and have a good time about it, but it's nothing to. It's not where I'm going to tell them to start with Arnie. All right.
No.
Now, Last Action Hero rolling into The Last Stand. This is towards Arnie's latter half of his career. This is him and Johnny Knoxville. Yeah, this is old man Arnie. I watched it once. It rolled in my head. I don't know if
I seen it. I started kind of old man Arnie. I started dropping off with old man Arnie.
He got a little sad towards the end of his career when he wasn't really starting to pick his roles. We have a few of these on here that are just going to be a little sad.
They're going to be like, they might be. I don't know how good the movie is, but maybe D tier.
I'm not going to throw this into an F. It didn't upset me. I didn't hate it where I was like, so I'm going to put this into a D tier ranking as well. I agree with that. All right. Now this one, Terminator Dark Fate. Now this one actually, while I was putting this together, I was shocked on how highly this is ranked on Rotten Tomatoes. Hang on one second. Let me pull it up. There's no reason why Terminator Dark Fate has a 70% on Rotten Tomatoes. And that's just frankly shocking to me. I think
it's a lot of nostalgia fest a little bit on it,
but to bring back Linda Hamilton,
that's what it was, right?
The mother of John Connor, one of the best badasses in all of action movies. I absolutely love it. Hands down, love Sarah Connor's character. This basically was just kind of like The Force Awakens. This was just a retelling and just swapping everything that they could swap. This is a movie that upset me, honestly. I'm so surprised this has such a high ranking. I would throw this flat out in F tier. This movie pissed me off. I did not like it. I believe this is the one they killed off. I'm almost positive this is the one they killed off John Connor in the beginning as a young Edward Furlong. And then he's the old man Arnold who had a kid. The T-1000, the T-800 had a kid. His name is Carl. This one truly upset me. So this is getting thrown right in F tier. I think that's an absolute trash heap of movie. All right. Aftermath. This is another one that
Old man Arnold.
Old man Arnie.
Throw it in D.
I don't even think I even watched this one. Nope. I threw this in here as a safety net. I wasn't sure if you had seen it. Maybe you something that you could defend to me and something like that. But I never saw Aftermath. So I'm going to throw that right there in D with The Last Stand. We're just going to brush by that one. Unfortunately, not too much to talk about. We'll save some time for the ones that we're going to gush about more. Here is the one that you were asking. Wasn't sure if it was going to make the list. It absolutely is. Hercules in New York. Arnie's first appearance ever. His first leading man role.
Being a body.
Yes. His voice was dubbed over.
No dialogue, just walk around.
He had plenty of dialogue, but
American guy talking. It was
I had seen this movie a grand total of once. I think we watched it when we were younger. It was just out of a complete spoof. We put it on. Curiosity killed the cat. It was just as atrocious then as I'm sure rewatching it is now. Is this a flat out F? Were you insulted by it? Did this upset you? Did this piss you off? Where would you put Hercules?
I don't really feel like it was just obviously they didn't know anything about the guy. He had the weird accent and nobody wanted to hire me because
Stick him in a loincloth. Put him on screen. He could be a god.
Throw him in the back of D for now, just to be nice, because it's his first movie. In the
back of D.
Yeah, it's his first movie. He's just a body.
All right. Again, these were all placed down here at random, my friend. So I did not do this on purpose, but we have the sequel to the classic Conan the Destroyer. Now, admittedly, I don't know if you knew this, because when we were younger and you guys were like geeking over Conan, and I was like, wait a minute, that crappy movie.
The Destroyer is like He-Man, bro. It's decent.
What's up, electronic artistry? How are you? Yeah, Conan the Destroyer, man. Like that was one that I was like, what is this? Even as a kid.
It's the PG-13 version of Conan the Barbarian. The Barbarian's rated R, right? It's the the music soundtrack. And then they kind of wanted to make more money, and they just said, let us make The Destroyer, which is not a bad movie. It's not a bad movie. It's not Conan the Barbarian good.
It's not like, Conan, but in retrospect,
it's like a C tier. It's like C. I would put it, maybe behind Twins.
Behind Twins?
Yeah, I would put it in front of Twins.
You would put that in front. You would rather watch Conan the Destroyer than Twins?
Listen, there's action in The Destroyer. And he goes, Malik, Malik. You got those little fun moments, and he's fighting the guy in the glass. There's at least a couple of little parts. Boom, bata, and then she's trying to chase after the guy. Yeah, even Lectures are definitely in front of Twins. Destroyer is decent if you never saw the original, but if you watched the original,
and
the greatest Arnold movie that has ever been made is Conan the Barbarian.
There's
a movie. I'm on a desert island, and all I can watch is one movie for the rest of my life. It's Conan the Barbarian.
Conan, what is best in life?
Crush your enemies, see them driven before you, and to hear the lamentation of the women. That is good. Dude, it's that movie set the genre of why we have those kind of action movies. Anything like it's everything. The soundtrack, the look, the feel, the rawness of it, the villain. I mean,
why
what's his name?
Look like that anymore? Oh my god!
What's his name as a villain who was Darth Vader? Oh god,
James Earl Jones.
James Earl Jones.
Oh yeah, Mufasa himself.
Dude, being Fulsa Doom and the Mountain of Power, and his whole thing, a riddle of steel. He's like, you know what it is, don't you, boy? It's the whole character. I love that movie. I gush over that movie for hours, man. I could take up the whole segment and just call this the Conan the Barbarian segment. Okay, dude, that is like my movie of movies. I know what you're
gonna say, but there will be one.
No, there's not a single movie.
I will argue
every Arnold movie.
There will be one.
Not even T2 is going to be not T2. Not Predator 1.
There will be not.
Those could surpass. If I have to watch one Conan movie over, it's always going to be the Barbarian. Our Barbarian is the god tier. It is what blew him up. It was his first dialogue. The first time we got to see him doing his thing, like it is everything. The story of Conan the Barbarian is the story of Arnold Schwarzenegger. Okay.
All right, brother man. Well, it resides by itself at the moment at the top of our list in S tier. Not a single movie in the A tier ranking so far. And we got 2, 3, and 1 sitting at the rest. Okay, brother man. Raw Deal. Never saw this movie.
It's maybe 10 words.
That
is true. Maybe he did only say like 10 words, but they were the most memorable 10 words that you could possibly remember.
What, in Conan the Barbarian?
Yeah,
he only said 10 words?
Half his words like,
second to only Darth Maul, which wasn't even his voice in the beginning of the so Raw Deal, brother man. I have never seen this movie. I had never even heard of it. This movie is actually nestled in between Commando and Predator. This movie came out. He's all over the poster. It's him standing there with slick back hair, holding a machine gun. Looks like a badass movie. It has a horrible ranking. It's got 31% tomatoes.
Don't remember too much.
I've never seen this one. I've never seen this. Has anybody ever seen? Comment down below, y'all. Have you ever seen Raw Deal? Was it worth watching?
Is it? I don't remember what his character even was in Raw Deal. To be honest with you,
I have no idea. You want to pull up a trailer?
Just refresh my memory on what.
Let's pull up a trailer for Raw Deal.
That's a tough one. What was that between Commando, which is really
Commando
that's going to be
and Predator.
Is A tier, and Predator is S tier.
Between
right there, that's an A and S tier movie right there. Raw Deal. So yeah, that's a tough one. That's the Raw Deal of imagine putting out 3 movies in 1 year.
This one already from the. Hang on 1 second.
This is going to be interesting.
Raw deal. Arnold Schwarzenegger trailer. Let's go. 1986, the year I was born.
And we didn't have that on this. Well, there wasn't a big thing in the 86 year. What took that year? Also, Commando we had on there.
Commando was on that year as well.
Predator. Yeah. Or no?
Predator was on there. Yeah. No, 1986. No. Predator was, I think, the very, very next year. Predator was 1987.
Okay.
All right. So let's check out the Raw Deal trailer. Let's share the screen. Yeah.
Boom.
That's right, brother man. Hey, this trailer starts off like all classic Arnie's, where it's just him lighting up a cigar.
Is this the one where he carries the big log on his shoulder? I think I've seen this.
You've seen the movie? Or
I think I've seen this. Yeah, he's like a lumberjack kind of guy out in the woods. If this is the one where he carries the big log on his shoulder, then yes, nobody gives him a raw deal.
There you go. Oh, he's got a suitcase full of guns. He's Desperado over here. Slick back hair.
He's Terminator. He's Desperado. He's a little
guy. Prefix to True Lies over here. Look at Harry. Look at the way he looks.
Harry. Magic. Magic. You see, he just screams and like.
All kinds of things.
All right, the little one-liners started popping up.
He's the master of it, man.
Hey, was that the bad guy from Scarface?
And badass new 4K restoration.
Is that what's his name from Scarface? Is that the bad guy from Scarface?
Yes, it is.
What the hell do you think happened here?
Oh, look at all the blink as they're shooting. Those are the old-fashioned days where the guns were actually,
blank
CGI and everything.
Yep.
All right, Arnie. I don't know how
this
one.
It's pretty actiony. If this is the one where if this is the one again, like he's holding the log, then I've seen bits and pieces of it. But
holding the log, that's all we're waiting for.
I remember just one scene holding a big old log. If that's this movie, might have been Commando. I'm not sure because they all kind of play.
This must be what they mean. But
I don't know if that's the right role for him. Where he's
don't touch the hair.
He's looking kind of thin and small in this role.
Yeah,
they really framed him. Not flatteringly.
Maybe they didn't want to make him look big. Because if he came out with Commando that same year, he was Brawler in Commando.
Then I'll kill you.
Unless they're trying to make the jacket look like it doesn't. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know how this one missed me. I never saw it.
Don't worry.
Don't worry. No, this is not the movie. All right. It's the Raw Deal.
Have some candy.
Have some candy.
Sweet on me.
Let's see. We'll probably put this back of C tier just to be nice.
What are you thinking?
C tier. I would watch it over the other movies there. So C tier.
You would watch this over Twins and over Conan the Destroyer?
No, not over. No.
Okay. Back a C tier. Okay, my bad. Okay. Yes. I'm happy with that. Okay.
Oh.
All right, brother man, the myth, the legend itself, Predator. Want some candy?
I love that movie.
That's part two. I love this movie. Absolutely great. The whole sequence starting off.
It's a man's movie right there. All the guys in the helicopter listening to the music. I was like, strap this on your sore ass, Blaine. Bunch of slack jawed. This shit will make you goddamn a sexual Tyrannosaurus. Just like me. I mean, just the characters. Yeah. Mac, get to the chopper now. They set us up. He puts them against the wall. It's all bullshit. All of it. The CIA and the cabinet ministers. That's S tier, man. That's like the back of S right now. That's like the second best Arnold movie right there is Predator.
This movie is absolutely fantastic.
The genre switch
that it goes from
the epic handshake is just all you need. Dylan,
Oh,
you son of a bitch. Do the epic.
They got you pushing
man.
too many pencils.
Oh,
Just love
dude,
this
Predator
movie.
is
Endlessly
Predator
quotable.
S all day. Not in front of Conan though. No,
You're bleeding. I ain't got time to bleed.
I ain't got time.
Not in front of Conan. Even I, even I do agree at that point. It is definitely not in front of Conan the Barbarian. But Predator 1, an absolute fantastic movie. Dutch, what a badass character.
Yes, loved it.
Even to the last sequence of him fighting the Predator one-on-one. You're one ugly son of a bitch. Kill me, I'm here, kill me. And that whole sequence when he's standing there, to this day, every once in a while, I'm not even joking, brother, man. I pop on YouTube just to hear the scream. Just when he lights that
little guttural scream.
Oh my God. It fires me up in ways that I can't even express to you. I absolutely adore this movie. I love this movie. The sequel has a great warm place in my heart, but the character of Dutch, Predator, and him are just
the
as
guys
hand in
too.
hand as Ripley and Alien.
Yes.
Yeah. Love that movie. I am happy to place that right at the back end of S tier for now. I do believe it's going to be overshadowed, and I will make a compelling argument to see if something can overtake even Conan the Barbarian. I might not get my way on this one, but
maybe I would say maybe T2. Maybe T2. T2, I would say maybe might be better to watch than Predator. Maybe. That's a hard push would be Terminator 2. I don't see a single other movie besides maybe Terminator 2 that I would put above Predator. Yeah, we'll see when we get there, but I'm pretty sure T2 is the only one that is going to be coming close. That's at least top 3.
Yeah. We'll get down the list. I'm not sure if there's going to be another movie that's going to make. Do I not have Terminator 1 here?
You have Terminator
1. Yes, I do. It's right there. My bad. All right, so that would really be the only one that I see that would make an argument because I actually really. All right, we're skipping ahead too much.
Okay,
all right,
too much.
So this is which one?
Red Hot. Red Heat.
Red Heat with Schwarzenegger and Jim Belushi of all people. This is like a buddy cop comedy. Another one that completely passed me by. I have never seen this movie. Have you ever seen
Trailer time? Trailer time, brother.
All right, let's pop this trailer because this trailer one passed me by.
Yeah,
I don't like Jim Belushi. He wasn't.
He's Belushi, you know.
He's a Belushi.
Yeah, he's not bad. He's got some decent movies. He had that one movie where he was with the dog or something. I think that was decent. There's also a cop character. I could be mistaken it, dude.
I guess it's Bizarre as the cop character.
40 years of age starts to get to you, brother.
Start to get to you. I need to get some memory pills.
I mean, that jingle below
my
memory's gone, brother.
Fade away. All right, brother, man. This is Red Heat 1988.
Look, just out of curiosity, how do you so?
Oh, Peter Boyle.
He's a Russian. I've seen this. He plays as a Russian guy. The Russian. This is actually pretty good.
This haircut comes
This is actually pretty funny. This one's actually pretty funny. He plays as a Russian, yeah. Like he's a hardcore, like a Spetsnaz. Yeah, no, he's like Spetsnaz kind of KGB kind of guy that's coming to America to find some murder. So it's like the American cop style versus the Russian cop style. His cop style in America is just kick ass and chew bubble gum. He's trying to get this guy. Milosevic Moskowitz.
There he is. There's
Belushi's like he's just your regular guy, you know. But now the Russian guy
Dick and Harry chop.
Yeah, it's actually not bad. It's actually
that haircut is killing me. That Ivan Drago look right there is absolutely hysterical. I want to side by side of that and Ivan Drago.
It's the stereotype, man.
Now he's about to team up.
They could have lightened it up a little bit, made it a little bit more blonde. Yeah. Playing a Russian. No,
it's not. I tell you, this is not a bad movie.
They're not doing a good job pitching this trailer.
Kiss your mother's behind.
No,
he's trying to play as a Russian, which is hilarious. Because he's Austrian, so it's not really like they're really not even like really Slavic. It's more German.
The most unpredictable cop.
How you doing, honey?
Drop dead.
Thank you, sweetheart. Appreciate it.
It's that good '90s,
this is a
man.
pairing that I would have never have.
Oh, look who's back there! Look who's back there! Look!
Oh, Lawrence Fishburne.
Fishburne, yes, sir.
There you go. Morpheus himself.
Yeah, buddy. Capitalism. But I'm still
all right. There's out in the snow for some weird. Whoa. All right, we're gonna have to censor this trailer, aren't he? In the snow.
Is a beautiful thing.
You sure this isn't the logs you were thinking about before?
He's got no style at all.
Chicago.
Oh my God!
This has got to be 1991, 1990, maybe.
88.
88.
You can't tell by the music and the saxophone everywhere.
The early 90s were very similar, man.
Total expert at fouling up. You did not make it, Victor.
You did not make it, Victor.
Kill Chicago.
He did have a very good dialect coach.
Police officer, Chicago gets him first. I have my honor.
Oh no, Granny! Watch out, Granny!
With this much friction,
God.
This whole thing's very Russian.
gotta be heat.
I take care of this.
I take care of this. Oh my gosh, that is hysterical. Back when racism wasn't a thing.
I hope that's on there too.
But you're not supposed to play with boxes.
Oh goodness. Oh,
You ready to swerve?
I can't defend it. It's not. That's the worst Arnold movie, but it's not the best.
wait, how did we go face to face to end up in a train?
It's just movie magic.
James
Movie
Belushi
magic.
in a Walter Hill.
James Belushi. They were really trying to give him a serious plug right there.
Nice work, Gumby. Thank you. I didn't mean that.
I know.
Red Heat.
Oof.
Oh.
Oof. And you were saying what about that?
It's not bad. Because I remembered it back then.
Yeah, sometimes it's better to keep it in a memory, bro.
Yeah,
that one was a little rough. I'm not gonna lie. I will leave that to totally your discretion. Is that C or a D tier movie?
I still would rather watch that over a lot of the older movies in D tier. So the back is C. We'll just throw it in the back.
Keep that behind Raw
yeah,
Deal.
Raw Deal, I think, is a little bit better than that.
That one was a rough trailer, but a good laugh, man. He had Ivan Drago running for his money with that haircut.
They were trying. That's when they remember he was competing with Stallone, man. So everything was a competition between those.
Everything
guys.
was going back and forth. All right, bro.
Terminator.
I'm gonna gush a little bit right here for Terminator 1. I know everybody. Terminator 2.
Yes,
I know. I agree with
but
it
Terminator, he was an awesome villain as
Terminator
1, the first one.
Kyle Reese's story, the heart-pounding nature of this movie. This movie doesn't let up. I adore this movie. Low sci-fi, it's very much a horror movie with a painting of sci-fi around it, with the illusion of a bigger world. But it's a very, very tight-knit narrative horror story of basically a killer who is just unstoppable chasing these two.
Kind of like
can't
a
reason it. You can't bargain with it. No. It shows no fear, no remorse, and it will not stop ever until you are dead. I adore this movie. This is the movie that, like, for me growing up as a kid, that I latched onto. This and Predator were just like on reruns in my house. Was T1 and Predator.
Yeah.
I love this movie so much. I'm basically going to ask you how high you are going to allow me to put this. Obviously, I won't even ask you to put it. I won't even ask you to put it in front of Conan the Barbarian. But
Conan the Barbarian is the Barbarian. But you put it in front of Conan the Barbarian?
No, I would put this in front of Predator, though. I would absolutely put this in front of Predator. Yes. For what Terminator 1 did, I know they both launched franchise. It is the argument of which one you would want to watch more. I find myself coming back to T1 so many times for more heartfelt lessons. Really, the story of Reese is absolutely heartbreaking. When they turn him over and he's dead at the end, spoiler alert, don't care if anybody hasn't seen T1 at this point.
Yeah, at this point.
But I absolutely love and adore this movie. It is absolutely one of my favorite movies ever. But Yeah. All right. I won't be greedy. I will throw you right in the back.
For now, let's see.
Right
Let's
behind
see.
Predator 1. But the start of the Terminator saga, honestly, it really peaks really right after 2. But this is what started that dream of that world, this futuristic end days of time. Don't trust technology. Skynet is coming for us. They wrote it all down for us. James Cameron tried to warn us, and things are popping up very similar nowadays, which is just weird. Everyone keeps saying to turn it off, but they won't. Love Terminator. I can't gush enough about that movie. I absolutely love it.
I'll give you S. I was gonna put it an A. Not gonna lie. Originally, it was gonna be maybe the frontier of A. But we will put it. I will say, okay, you can put it right now. The back.
It's funny with Schwarzenegger. With Stallone, we were stacking A left and right. And this one is actually quite shocking on how polarizing our opinions are in these movies. We have nothing in A tier yet, but
because he's kind of has some real bangers, and he's kind of have like the mishits, right? Like, okay, the 3 in D tier, these old man, right? The 2 in D tier, old man. The 1 is where he's just not even talking, so it's like whatever. F is like, I don't even know what that movie was.
That was Terminator Dark Fate. Absolutely.
Dark Fate one. So
didn't like that.
And then I would say Last Action Hero is definitely a B, right? A tier movies are going to be like True Lies, Eraser.
Right here, I think we're going to have our first entry.
End of Days. I like End of Days would be maybe put into A tier. I like that one. Look, rewatching it
over Last Action Hero. We're skipping around too much. I know what you're saying. Sure, absolutely. I do think that's a perfect segue because I actually think this is going to be our first A tier entry. Is Kindergarten Cop.
It's not a tumor.
It's not a tumor. What is your daddy? Who is your daddy? And what does he do? I'm not going to say the line, but we're all thinking it. I love this movie. Absolutely hysterical. This is, I don't want to say this is one of his first comedic roles, but this is definitely
more comedic. Remember, he's in the beginning parts of the movie, it's kind of raw. Like, he's a cop, he's got the stogie and he's got the glasses and he's beating up villains, and then he becomes like a kindergarten guy. So it's a little bit of a
beard too. He had a nice beard in the beginning of the movie.
You think that would be an A
Mr.
tier,
Kimball?
Huh?
I think this is an A tier
over Last Action Hero. Like, now that's we kind of set Last Action Hero as a staple.
I think Last Action Hero is a B tier movie because there are parts of the movie that are just silly, slapstick, funny. Like it's meant to be kind of pointed at that way. Kindergarten Cop has a lot of messaging in it. It's got a lot of heart in it. It gets it serious, dramatic. The whole end sequence with the fire at the school, and he's trying to save him.
All right, I'll give you A. I would give you A.
I think this is an A tier movie.
That's the first A tier. Yeah.
First time you saw him with kids, you saw a whole different side to Arnold.
Side of Arnold.
Yeah, absolutely love that movie. Collateral Damage. Here's kind of another one that, like, I remember watching it. It completely
Your Collateral Damage.
It glazed over on me. Do you remember Collateral Damage at all? Is this another trailer?
Yeah, put it on for a second because I remember the Red Heat. Once I saw him as the Russian, I was like, oh, that's when he plays the Russian guy with the bad accent. I think Collateral Damage is like mid-air time Arnie at that time. So
I don't remember.
Put on the trailer. Your
Collateral Damage.
Is he going to go your Collateral Damage?
It's 2002.
2002. Okay.
2002. All right, letting this trailer play out.
Let's see here.
All right, this is looking like towards the Eraser-esque era of Arnie. Let's see here.
All right, we'll give it a shot. We're going to give it a shot. Come on, Arnie.
Collateral Damage, 2002. Share this.
Let's see what we got going on here.
All right.
Guys, musculars. John Leguizamo. Cliff Curtis. I didn't know Leguizamo was in there. Whoa, we are moving all over the place. Ladies and gentlemen, we are having an absolute disaster right now.
Hang on,
keep in mind.
All right, there
we go.
That's good. John Leguizamo. Oh my goodness.
We do not tolerate attacks on our citizens.
Yeah, this guy was in it too. So this is like whatchamacallit. What's her name?
Daddy, something bad's gonna happen to them,
what was the movie he did with what's her name?
Eraser.
No, not Eraser, the other one. True Lies.
True. Oh, Jamie Lee Curtis.
He was the villain.
We're getting there.
Yep.
Who's a villain? Yes, he was. He was one of the terrorists.
Yep.
From the director of The Fugitive. Where's the cool narrator voice? He lost his job by this time.
Yeah, at this point, maybe they thought it wasn't cool enough to
wasn't
do the voice.
necessary for a cool voiceover. Both his wife and child were murdered.
Yeah, I think that's what happens, and then they tell Arnold that they were collateral damage, and then he's like, "I'll show you collateral damage," and that's all he runs around doing. Yeah, I think that's what kind of happens. It's the revenge.
They were collateral damage.
They were collateral damage.
Has been linked to more than a dozen bombings in the
And then now he's going after this terrorist because he's like, you're going to be collateral damage.
I'll show you collateral damage.
I'm pretty sure that's the premise. I think maybe I watched it once and was like, all right, just another, story.
These are all kind of blurring together.
These kind of start getting overshadowed with True Lies and Eraser. They start, and the one where he kind of clones himself and he's like, clone baby.
Next day.
Yeah, it starts to get all kind of the same.
Yeah, I don't remember this one at all. This is not.
I think that's just what happened. It's gonna have. It's at one point he's gonna say collateral damage. I'm pretty sure.
I think we missed that. I think that's when he screamed in the beginning. Oh, what do you mean? Arnie throws it back as a one-liner?
Yeah, the one-liner.
No, you're the collateral damage.
Yeah, something like that. There is some Arnie one-line coming up there.
We know he's here. The gorilla's damn sure know he's here.
Yeah, I've never seen this one.
Only two ways he can go.
Oh, there's Luigi right there.
And we control both.
That idiot is trying to commit suicide.
Yeah,
look at that is. You know who that? No.
Yeah, I forget.
You know who that guy is?
That's
Casey Jones, man. Casey Jones.
Oh,
that's Casey Jones, brother.
Oh, I love this guy. Now I can't.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Consumed by hate, just like you.
I'm
not like him.
Like you.
Not yet.
Not yet. You will become evil.
Oh, that waterfall was
that was bad CGI.
Plant another bomb.
If he was facing forward, falling through that waterfall, he'd be.
Surveillance just sent us down. Taken off one of the Union Station monitors 13 minutes ago.
Yeah, we didn't even have technology like that back then.
That's him.
Enhance.
They say we're 20 years behind what the military has in technology, maybe even more. So, well, it depends.
When the war hits home, only one man can stop it. Arnold Schwarzenegger is collateral damage.
In collateral.
Jump from the explosion.
Come on, tell me he's gonna say it. All right.
Yeah, you're the collateral damage.
Yeah. Maybe.
Womp womp womp.
Maybe.
That's a womp womp womp.
The back of C tier 2. It's somewhere with those. C. Maybe in front of
I'm not gonna do that.
It's a little bit better. It's a newer movie.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. That just seems mean. Okay. Jingle All the Way. This was on another one of our tier lists, our favorite Christmas movie tier list, which I think it made it into
Put the cookie down.
Right Put the cookie down. No.
It's my cookie. I just want a Turbo Man doll.
Poor Sinbad, the poor mailman who was just delivering a sick world with a sick world.
Turbo Man.
Absolutely hysterical, that moment with the package where he rips it open and the whole thing explodes. That poor cop who just kept just trying to get through his day, man. He gets his bike knocked over, gets his hands exploded. And just like we brought up last time, that little kid in this movie was one of the most annoying kids in any movie with a child. But in the grand scheme of the Arnieverse, where do we place Jingle All the Way?
That's hard. I'm starting to feel bad for the Destroyer and thinking like that's actually a much better movie than most of these other ones. Jingle All the Way is another C tier movie. Maybe like behind Twins or in front of Twins. I don't know. That's a tough one.
I'd rather watch Twins.
All right, and that's where it's staying.
I think I'd rather watch Twins. No?
Yeah.
Jingle All the Way, I'll tolerate once a year for Christmas. Really, I just leave it on in the background until we just get certain scenes. But yeah. All right. This one actually does not have a great score on Rotten Tomatoes.
End of Days, I know.
End of Days. I think this only has like an 11% or something.
It's not great.
It's not bad.
But it's not that
not
bad.
a bad movie. Let me see. Where did this
It's
land?
really not. Like
End
it
of
has
Days.
it has very good undertones to it.
Yeah,
the whole premise
11%.
I know. I don't try not to base it on that.
Yeah, I actually really enjoyed this movie. Heavy undertones to this movie. And being a New Yorker, I just always really liked it because it just,
and the whole Y2K thing.
Yeah,
right. The year 2000, what was going to happen, and how the change of the devil coming onto the, it's a lot of undertones. If you rewatch it now, it even has even more undertones. You can start to see a lot of symbolization in that. End of Days, I would put it in the back of B tier.
I'd put it in the back of B. I'd happily put that in the back of B.
Yeah.
Underrated movie.
It's a more serious movie,
And Arnie's a badass, but he's like older. He's kind of slowed down a little bit. He's drunk. This is before they started just destroying characters like that, because now every guy in movies are just miserable, drunken old men. This was before that trope really became too overplayed. But I really enjoyed that movie. Go check it out. Comment down below, all of you. Did you guys ever check out End of Days?
Too low? What do you guys think?
Yeah.
And now what do we have here?
Terminator 3, The Rise of the Machines. Now, Terminator 3. Okay. T3. I wanted to love you
first,
T3.
because it was the first comeback of Arnie as Terminator. I know.
It was my first Terminator in theaters because I was too young to go see T2 as a kid. I didn't see it in theaters. I saw that, watching it on VHS back in the old days. But T3 was the first one I got to go see in theaters that I was excited for. Edward Furlong famously is not returning as John Connor because of a drug bender, and then he got himself thrown off.
He was supposed to.
It was
a whole different look and script to it, and
absolutely, it was a whole thing that this was basically a straight continuation, a solid trilogy. I liked the concept of T3, where there was really no ending. Judgment Day was just delaying it, and the whole, again, spoiler all, if you have not seen T3, this movie's ancient and frankly kind of garbage. So if you care about spoilers, but the ending of T3, I actually kind of really like. I like the whole idea. He tricks them into getting into the bunker. It was never about stopping it. It was just about saving the two of them. I like that little twist, but to a relatively clunker of a movie. I am not a fan of this movie. I will kind of want to place this in C somewhere.
Yeah, in front of Jingle All the Way, maybe.
In front of Jingle All the Way.
Would you rather watch that or Jingle All the Way?
Jingle All the Way.
Yeah.
I'd rather watch that or Collateral Damage.
Yeah.
It's a tough one. Damage.
Yeah. Yeah. C tiers are getting pretty stacked here.
Yeah. I'm not a fan of that movie. Now, this one, we made a mistake last time. We just called it The Escape. It's called The Escape Plan or Escape Plan.
That's with Stallone, right?
That's the Stallone, and that's the Arnold movie where there are these
two old men again.
Yeah, the two old men. This was really one of the. I think this is actually the last of the old man Arnies. Maybe one more of an old man Arnie. I again am not a fan of this movie really whatsoever. I did watch it once. Nothing about this movie stuck in my head.
Yeah, I'll put this on the front of D, to be honest.
In the front of D.
Yeah, D is going to be like where the old man Arnie movies go. Sorry.
Where the old man Arnie goes to rest, the start of his career and the end of his career.
Yeah.
Poor old man Arnie. All right, brother man. True Lies. James Cameron, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Jamie Lee Curtis.
Yeah.
Fantastic movie.
The action, the comedy, the overall. There's nothing bad about that movie. I mean, that's a high contest to even want to put it in S. And that is a big argument for that. I mean, there are some points that maybe you can look at and say, okay, there's little slow points, but
you need those slow points. You need those little moments with the family. You didn't have all those moments with the family, you would not care so much about that ending. Even though the daughter character was a little. she wasn't fleshed out enough to really care about her towards the end of that movie. But True Lies, like you said, the comedy, the mix of
Yeah, it's such a
action
good
and
movie.
fun, it's such a fun movie. I frankly,
yeah.
I will contest. I won't say this is the best movie, but I will say it's one of the funnest movies he's in, where front to end, just where he smashes the window. Stop trying to make me feel bad. He punches the window. You got Tom Arnold's character, cracking jokes every 2 seconds.
Yep.
The scene with Bill Paxton when they're driving in the car and he punches him in the face and it's all just a dream.
I mean,
Jamie Lee Curtis, absolutely amazing character. Having her kind of,
why? The only reason, here's the thing, the reason why I don't want to overstack S tier.
I didn't want to either. That's why I kind of wanted to say
the problem. Because True Lies, I would is S tier, right? I like, and then I see Total Recall. That's another S tier, and then I feel bad for the A tier side because he's gonna have another 4 or 5 S tier movies like T2.
I would disagree with that latter half of what you just said. I wouldn't say Total Recall is an S tier movie. We'll get there.
Total Recall.
It's a great movie. You're telling you think Total Recall is better than True Lies?
Not better, but it's an
I don't think so. I don't think so at all. But
it's actually
okay. I agree with that. So we're gonna keep it.
We'll put it for an A tier. Yeah, we'll just put it in
A.
Yeah, we'll kind of really save because I could put a lot of those.
I only see one more movie that I will argue for an S ranking. I don't even think it's an argument. It's just how high up is going to be the argument. But all right. So yeah, comfortably True Lies top A. Again, fantastic movie, bar none. One of the greatest Schwarzenegger movies. Could have easily made S tier. We're just trying to keep those tight, otherwise we would just be stacking them. All right, Junior, that weird other half to Twins in a weird way, where it's kind of those obscure movies that just kind of get thrown into his filmography.
It's basically like you said, it's like Twins. You're kind of putting it in a C tier at the same time.
I think it goes lower. I know.
You want to put it.
I don't like this movie. I don't like this movie whatsoever. It doesn't.
Would you rather watch it than Escape Plan?
No, I'd probably, if you pin me down and say you had to watch one of these movies, I'd rather even watch it over. I'd rather watch Hercules in New York.
Okay, so it's the back of D tier, man. I'm not going to defend Junior too much. A male being pregnant to me is a little bit out of it. Not even back then for Arnold guy to be pregnant.
Yeah, and I don't remember anything funny about it. Danny DeVito's in it again, and
I mix them up with Twins all the time. So yeah.
I don't. I love Twins in comparison. I just despise this movie. It just never sat well with me. I don't like it. Like you said, just
weird. Yeah.
Don't like it whatsoever. All right. Here's that weird cloney one that you were just talking about.
Oh, the clone baby. Yeah.
Are you and me? I'm not me. I'm you.
I'm you.
How can I be you? I'm me. I'm you. Like this movie is one of the dumbest freaking premises. And,
what is it's
there was some. I remember some things about it. Again, one of the ones that just blurs into my mind.
Yeah, his clone takes over his house, or he's the clone. He finds out, and then
about the eye, right? Like they look into their eye and they see like dots in there, and that's how many times they were cloned over. I know this is kind of balled in with the end of days kind of stuff, but I honestly would even put this like in between Collateral Damage and Terminator 3. Actually, I think I'd even want to watch Terminator 3 over this.
No.
It's your call. No?
It's actually no. 6 Days not too shabby. It's actually got some good action. It's got some good scenes, interesting concepts. They keep killing the same few mercenaries over and over again. You start to see like recloning the same clone. It starts to clones start to get dumber in a sense. Kind of like multiplicity.
Makes a copy of a copy of a copy. It's not as good as the original. I like pizza.
Steve.
Oh God, go watch Multiplicity. Oh, that's a great one. All right.
This is the
one. Can we pause?
T2.
I know. Does anything have to be said? And again, I don't know how immediately the red carpet is not drawn out to the top of S tier. I don't know how we're not doing this. I don't even know how this is a conversation. This movie is his.
Whoa, we just lost you completely. Hold on.
Click back in. Can you hear me?
Take a second. Yep, give it a second.
All right, let's switch cameras here. But draw them. James can't. Hang on one second.
Even your sound's getting a little bit. Yeah, sound's getting a bit weirded out. We'll just wait it out right now.
All right, technical difficulties snapping back into place. T2, bro. It's Skynet. They're doing it to us. You know that, right? They don't want us talking about them.
The T-1000 running. You had that awesome song from Guns N' Roses. When he's on the bike.
Everything.
You know,
there's not a lull.
It had a soundtrack to it. I mean, yes, the movie from top to bottom is great.
The spectacle,
I can only thing I could possibly concede over that. But again, can I watch T2 over and over and over again for me? Personally, it didn't for me personally, it didn't affect my life like Conan the Barbarian did. There's something magical to me about Conan the Barbarian. There's something because he is the whole star. Like you have other characters, you have Sarah Connor, strong character, he has strong everything else. In Conan, it's just pretty much Conan and slightly James Earl Jones, right? And
yes, because the movie's only as good as it's an antagonist, is the protagonist only. It needs his adversary. But I mean, the argument can still be made for T2 there because there is no greater movie antagonist than the T-1000. There's no force of
Terminator. No, the original Terminator.
No, T-1000 liquid metal who can imitate anyone.
Yes,
who can use voices, who can flatten himself to a surface, who can use his arms as blades.
A sequel.
It is a sequel. I get all of the arguments.
To put it over Conan and even to put it over a Predator is hard.
Oh,
because
no,
Predator
it's
again.
It's not hard. It's not
all
hard
right.
whatsoever.
If you're gonna concede to Conan the Barbarian, I'll concede to Predator on that one. Because
I won't even argue.
Which ones I've watched more, I've watched Conan and Predator more than I've watched Terminator 2.
You will not concede that T2 is a better movie than Predator?
What I've watched more of and what I would consistently be able to put on and be like, right now, if someone's like, yo, let's put on Predator, I'm going to be like, all right, that's just the dude movie. Put on Conan. Put on Terminator 2 as well. But there's a lot more going on with Terminator 2 in terms of story, in terms of it's a sequel, in terms of the other characters, right? At the beginning, you don't really see much of Arnold. He doesn't really come in till later. Conan's beginning to end to Arnold.
You don't know he's the good guy, the bad guy.
Beginning to end is Arnold.
Will you let me?
I'll let you keep it over Predator. I will say yes over Predator. Yes,
conceding.
Definitely over Predator.
I still truly believe it is the best Arnold Schwarzenegger movie. If it was my call, we'd be switching 1 and 2.
I guarantee, yes. If you do compare, probably Rotten Tomatoes would say Conan is much lower than Terminator 2. But you also remember in the years that they were given, the time and the acting skills that were given, it's almost a 10+ year period.
Yeah, Predator only has a 64% on Rotten Tomatoes. Yeah, but again, I'm not defending Rotten Tomatoes, y'all. I'm not thinking and 91% for Predator. For T2 rather.
Yes.
Yeah, quite a difference in scores, but again, I'm not saying that Rotten Tomatoes is the end all be all of anything like that.
Yeah. Terminator 2 is definitely it's epic on the levels of epic. Only Arnold can get away with beating himself as well.
This franchise stacked this tier list because Terminator is Arnie's franchise, and here's another one that I absolutely despise. This is Terminator Genesis.
Yeah, but
Terminator Genesis.
He's in there, but is he really in there?
Oh no, he's a big player. This is the same thing where he's the old man Terminator. There's three of them with the old man Terminator.
Okay, you can put that.
I despise this one. This is the one with Khaleesi was Sarah Connor. And, this is F tier, absolutely F tier. But I'm gonna poop on it for a split old second. I despise this movie, brother. They tried to recast Kyle Reese, recast Sarah Connor, retell that whole beginning part of the story where "come with me if you want to live," and Khaleesi's line reading of that was so bad. Love her as an actress. Terrible choice to be playing Sarah Connor. I hate this movie. To try to make John Connor the bad guy, to make him some of the as a turned kind of robot. Now the argument is and it's funny how the bottom F tiers are Terminators.
Who's the worst F tier?
Which is the more offensive? Which one pissed me off?
You'd have to pick that one. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave it like that for now. I'm gonna leave it as Nice Ice is the worst offender. It's Genesis, but the way they spell it with that Y, it looks like it says Nice Ice. Absolutely despise that movie. All right, here's one that might be a little argument. I'm not sure, which is Batman and Robin. He plays Mr. Freeze. Most campiest performance he has.
Who did not want to do it. They overpaid Arnold. He was like, he didn't want to be Mr. Freeze. He didn't want to be that version of Mr. Freeze. He wanted to be like a more, that's why he had the stogie. He wanted to masculate the character up. He didn't like the whole like, I'm gonna be Mr. Bubbles.
Dance.
Yeah,
keep dancing.
He did not. They overpaid him in that movie. They did not like that movie. The movie as itself is, he has the one scene. He goes, Mr. Bane. No matter what they tell you, it is the size of your gun that counts. He's got that one when he's sitting with Bane in the car. He's like, Mr. Bane, don't listen to what they tell you. It is the size of your gun that counts.
I remember that one.
Yeah,
How did I forget that one?
It's a funny one-liner. He's got
the dinosaurs. The
Ice Age. His typical
one-liner too.
But honestly, what would you? Yeah, I mean, Batman Returns. Batman and Robin.
Had fun with this movie, man.
Yeah, it's a fun movie.
Booed, but I would throw this in the back of B tier.
I was thinking the same thing.
I think this is a fun movie.
It's just a fun movie.
It's just a fun
But then I feel bad. Would I really want to watch Batman and Robin over Conan the Destroyer?
Oh, I would. That's on you. I would. For a good laugh.
Part of me feels like jumping Conan the Destroyer to B tier. Yeah.
Makes you happy? Happy, Pappy?
Yeah, that makes me a little bit happy. It looks a little prettier too.
It does. It fits in the back there, and it makes a nice little. I'm actually quite shocked that there's only 2 movies up in 8 right now. That's really, really.
Oh, I see. Well, he's got to still. I
see a few more that's about to accompany it because I know you're gonna fight for S's, but I don't.
No.
I don't see.
All right, I will. The one I will concede not being S would be Total Recall. Well, Total Recall is a great movie.
Great movie,
but we're not
there yet.
And Commando.
Commando
is good. Now, is it an A tier movie versus Last Action Hero? No.
No,
but it is a B tier movie.
Now, I'm going to completely concede this one to you. Where would you?
I would rather watch it over Batman and Robin as an Arnold movie. As an overall movie that has a big cast, right? George Clooney, Uma Thurman. I mean, it's greater cast, but as an Arnold movie, Arnold the main guy, yeah, Commando's
I wouldn't. Yeah, I'm not going to argue that whatsoever.
Total Recall, which get your ass to Mars, like the whole rewatch Total Recall with Arnold. It's really good. It's really good. Like I love the whole concept of it with going to Mars, the whole thing where he has to try to figure out what's going on with the planet, where they hypothermia when he gets like, he starts dying out in Mars and everyone's eyes are like exploding out, right? Like the whole concept of
we all know why you like that movie. We all know. We all remember. Remember why you like. Oh, that was I was thinking about the girl at the bar with the 3.
Oh no!
You're talking about what's his name?
When he's the old lady and he opens up the helmet and he throws have a little head and he throws a head. Like it has its fun moments. Peekaboo, you. I would say this is a movie I would put definitely. I would put it in here in front.
This is going
in front of in front of Kindergarten Cop. Obviously,
it is going in front of Kindergarten Cop. Obviously, but does it go above True Lies?
Yeah. See, again, it had a great cast. This was, and this is a younger Arnold. It's a younger movie. I think it's come on, yeah, dude. Like it has a lot of great moments. The villain guy is really good in that. Who plays that antagonist? I forgot his name. What's her name is also in there as his wife, and he kills her. What's her name?
Oh yeah, Sharon Stone.
Sharon Stone.
Oh yeah.
Right. This is Arnold back with the Latina thing going on there too, constantly. So is it above True Lies? Oh, True Lies or Total Recall? Total Recall, they come out first. True Lies is just a fun movie. Like you can put more people onto True Lies than you could on Total Recall. Total Recall could be an ugly movie too, right? It's a lot of mutants,
a lot of
freaks
mutants
when they're on Mars, right?
Movie.
It's like a what's going on. There's aliens going on here. The guy with the hand that kind of opens up and does that. So yeah, we could do that in the back. That's fine. That's a good spot for it. I'm a big fan of Total Recall. Didn't like the remake as much because I like Arnold.
The Colin Farrell one. Even though that one's technically,
and the whole concept, you don't really know if he is who he says he is, right? He watches his recording, he pulls the thing out of his nose, he pulls the tractor out.
The movie ends very ambiguous whether or not was an implanted dream.
Yes, where True Lies kind of ends with them dancing, right? It's like everything's back now. They're both spies, and then they're both kicking
spies.
Right? In Total Recall, you don't know, did his memory really get wiped? Is this all an illusion? Did he really go into the machine? Like, what is going on with that? It's a real mind bender.
Yeah. I'm happy
we'll go on.
The way
it's happy for now. Yeah, we'll stay with it.
I do think,
and then we got with us.
I don't think anything is going to dethrone that.
Yeah, no, Running Man is up there too, though. I hope you leave enough room for my fist because I'm gonna ram it in the stomach and break your goddamn spine. And he's like, that's another great movie, Running Man.
Great
the whole
movie,
concept of throwing him into
a Stephen King book.
Yes,
they're remaking it right now. It just looks like pretty colors on screen.
Nothing's going to compare to Arnie with that.
It's almost doomed to start when you recast Arnie in a role. And it's almost just doomed to fail.
You can't
Poor
really
Jason Momoa with the Conan movies. Remember that?
That was horrible. No, the intro was cool, right? The blade stabbing in, him opening up, Arnold seeing through his mom's guts, whatever. That was kind of like, all right, oh wow, shock. Oh, but the rest of the movie sucked.
No, it was terrible.
It's not Conan. I want the Wheel of Pain. I want to see, I kill my mother, you kill my father, you kill my people, mom's head on a spike. Like, it was different. That was a different movie. But Running Man, again, back to Running Man. I loved it. Arnold's always bringing in, what's his name was in there? Jesse the Body's in there as a character. He has actually one of his good friends, Fulcrum, who also plays in like 3 or 4 Conan movies, which in the movie Mallrats, he's the security guard, LaCroix, whatever his name is. You ever remember Mallrats? Yeah. He's the same actor in a lot of Arnold movies. In Conan the Barbarian, he's at the beginning. He's this little guy with all the body tattoos. He has him in certain films. He was also the guy who's literally with the big hammer. Fulcrum is beside himself with grief. He's the big guy with the hammer, the long hair. Remember, he had the other guy with the long hair and the beard, and then he had Fulcrum, which was with the big hammer. So that guy's in a ton of side movies. He's in a ton of Arnold movies, just making guest appearances. I love Running Man. Running Man is going right up in A tier as well. Yeah, right behind.
Between it.
Yeah, right behind Total Recall, there.
I agree.
And then the same premise with Eraser. I actually really liked Eraser.
I really liked Eraser.
I like those weapons. The weaponry was amazing. The concept. He pulls it out. He dual wields. He's like, he's dual wielding it. That's another A movie. Like, that's right there. Movie. That's right there behind Running Man. No. It's behind
Kindergarten Cop.
It does go above Kindergarten Cop. It's more action. Beginning to end action.
More action.
He's got that. He's got the grenade he throws and it blows up into spikes. The tech they were using at the time, that futuristic tech. The whole concept of it, of like him erasing people. That beginning intro, they blew up the house in Whitestone there to do the scene where they blow up the house. Yeah. In the beginning part of the movie. I mean,
they're bringing in the bodies. They're switching people out. That scene with the zoo.
Great.
Yeah, the alligators.
They're not the best CGI, but it was, decent.
No, but for the time they tried for what they had and what they could do.
I'm here. Click me.
I gotta go really rewatch Eraser. I do have a lot of fun memories of it.
Rewatch Total Recall again, man. Running Man. Those are all like a line right there of just great. The A movies are really like top tier. They were easily. Obviously, it's hard to compete with that S tier because those are the creme de la creme de la
let's
creme.
See if we want to move anybody around here. Let's start back at the bottom with our failures. These are the people
two
who
Terminator
are going
old men.
Grade. We don't need Terminator old men. We got Terminator Giant Ice and Terminator Dark Fate. Absolutely despise these movies. We could interchange them if we wanted to, but I'm happy they're in F tier. Fight me down below. I don't know how this has such a high ranking on Rotten Tomatoes. It's atrocious, but yeah, that's our F tier ranking. Now we got to go to our D tier. We have Junior, Hercules in New York, Aftermath, The Last Stand, and Escape Plan. I haven't seen 3 of these. The other 2 are completely forgettable.
Just old man Arnold.
Just old man Arnie, and then at the start of his career, and then a bad misstep with Junior. I don't know, honestly, what
someone played him out right there.
There you go.
He had to give it back to Hollywood.
You pitch your deal.
Oh man, you're hold on. Wait,
blinked out again. Let's see what's going on here with the cameras tonight. All right,
they ritualed them.
Let me switch it one more time. Let's see if this works.
Bing, bing, ding, 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 ding.
There we go. Sorry about that. Oh, anytime we talk bad about Cyberdyne, that's what they do to me. They just unplug me. It's this
Skynet.
It's that guy right there.
You mean the Bob Long Intimidator symbol?
That's a kind of really good look on that one right there. All right. Oh, he should have broke that one out for this one. Oh, I should have had my little Terminator skull out. That was a missed opportunity. All right, brother man. Now we have our C tier ranking with Red Heat. Absolutely never seen it. Go check it out, people, if it's worth watching. Raw Deal. Terminator 3, Rise of the Machines. Missed opportunity there. Really wish that would have been something better. The Sixth Day. Collateral Damage. Jingle All the Way. Rounding it out with Twins. That's our C tier category. Knock around movies. Keep them on in the background. Not offensive, but not great either. Here's our B tier. These are just okay movies.
These are fun movies you could throw in with Arnold.
Throw them on in the background. Have a good laugh with friends. Rounding out, we got Batman and Robin. Commando.
Stick around.
And the Destroyer. End of Days. And Last Action Hero. I would even throw Last Action Hero at the back end of B, but we don't want to back end of A, but we don't want to start stacking things up. Yeah. So now we got to go to our A tier rank. I think this holds well, and it looks good going straight down. We got our A tier ranking. Kindergarten Cop at the back of A tier. It's not a Tuma. Followed by Eraser, The Running Man, Total Recall, and True Lies. I absolutely love all these movies. They're all fantastic. Go watch them in a rock block. But up here, my friend, is our S tier. This is the top cream of the crop, the absolute perfect Arnold Schwarzenegger movies. Honestly, between any one of these, you could just shuffle these up, watch them in any order, and they would still make an amazing binge watch. But the back of S tier, we have the OG T1 Terminator. Fantastic.
He's the villain.
Love this movie. He's the villain. He's the bad guy. This is the movie that made his career, really what launched him. Go watch it. Fantastic movie. The entire world has already seen it. Predator 1, Dutch, great character. Same thing. Just these are classic movies. Started franchises with these two movies right here. T2 is where they absolutely perfected it. One of my absolute favorite movies ever.
His
I
top
would
S.
switch this. This is my top S. If I had the opportunity to switch it, I would. But the top cream of the crop belongs to Conan the Barbarian.
Big man right there, Conan.
Big bells and whistles.
That's it, man. That is the story of Arnold and the Wheel of Pain. Yeah, we did it. All right. We got some little comedy. We got some little tidbits going on there. But
buddy. But that is the end of our Arnold Schwarzenegger tier ranking. I've been waiting to do that for so long. That was so much fun.
You have to save Arnie for the best, bro. That's the golden god, man. If there was somebody to play as the God Emperor in Warhammer 40K, I would pick Arnold.
There you go.
Just have him right there. I'd be too old now, but we could put Skeleton 40K.
Speaking of 40K, I know this is not good, but Henry Cavill is a bunch of pictures have come out recently of him playing Highlander. The pictures have been slowly leaking off.
Highlander, supposedly he's going to play as. They said he was going to be Aragorn from Lord of the Rings. They said he was going to be.
Oh no, there's pictures on set.
40K.
He's already doing it.
He's going to do the 40K. No? He's doing 40K. He's supposed to do Titus.
He's doing that with Prime. Yeah, well, that would be fun to see.
Because now after playing the game, which we got to try to get back in here, me, you, and Electric Artistry here, still around, maybe get a little bit of Warhammer 40K. And we got to get through the store because I tapped into a little bit of the side quest where you can start picking your starties and you get to customize your guys. So you get to play as all the different chapters and all the different customization stuff.
Cool.
Looking pretty cool. That I can see where the game really opens up to having replay value and having a custom character and going through these achievements and getting all the little badges and honors and stuff. And interesting. So I can't wait to try out some more with Mr. CJ.
Yeah, buddy. Let me know when you're ready for that. We got a lot of cool new stuff testing.
And I'm rocking it down the Xbox this time. Instead of sitting here on the computer, I found a way to transfer the files to there. So I have my saves on the Xbox and I can play it on Game
love
Pass.
cloud saves.
Do a little couch co-op, baby.
Yeah, buddy. Let's do it up. That's going to be a lot of fun. Let's get this rocking and rolling for the future. Today is one of the first times we're streaming on multiple platforms. Thank you for everybody who's been tuning in and watching us. Thank you for the comments. I really appreciate y'all. As always, I'm going to peace out for a split out second. Let Top GG tell everybody where they can find him, where he's streaming, where he's playing. A lot of people are watching us on Twitch, on Kick, on Instagram right now, but tell them where they can find you everywhere. I'll peace out for a second.
Guys. You guys can find me at Top GG Gaming TV on Twitch. That's the big one right down there. Instagram, TikTok, YouTube is all Top GG Gaming. We're going to try to stream more. We got the couch co-op coming. Got Henry trying to get back into it. So we'll have some nice stuff coming on up, guys. Thank you so much for tuning on in.
That's my brother right there, Top GG Gaming. My name is CJ Amato. I'm a dark fantasy author. Go check out my first book, Dig My Grave. First book of the Hymns of the Lighthouse is available on Amazon, paperback, hardback, ebook, any format you like. The Audible is available on Audible. If you go check out my YouTube channel, you can check out the first chapter of the audiobook is up on there. Go check out some of my gaming videos. Been posting a bunch of videos of my dog, Indiana Jones, the blind adventures of my buddy. But go check out some of those clips I've been posting. Truly appreciate everybody's support. Really, really love you all. It's been absolutely amazing, heartfelt, and really gives me a lot of inspiration to keep pushing this along. I'm going to grab my brother Dre back in here, say goodbye to y'all. Brother man.
Well, wait,
rounding out another 24 episodes in of At Week's End. Another cool place to come hang out with every week with my bro over here. Truly appreciate you. Yeah, like he's pointing out over there, please come subscribe to us on all the platforms you see below. That coming soon has finally been taken away from Kick, and we are live on all platforms now. We truly appreciate and love all of y'all. The comments on all the medias have been very, very, very overwhelming. It's been absolutely amazing. Even the bad ones, the good ones, all of it. I absolutely
the good, the bad, the ugly.
The good, the bad, and the ugly. And honestly, truly, just to be able to lounge back with my buddy is my favorite thing. I look forward to this every single week. It's a lot of work putting all this stuff together, but I'm so happy just to sit back.
We got the brothers,
sisters, mother.
That's it, man. Going to do it back on the Warhammer 40K.
Now that we retire, this At Week's End is over. I will see you on the next one.
At
Big 25. End.
Big 25. That's huge.
Crazy. I don't even know how we're doing it. Brother man. And everybody at home. Truly appreciate, love all y'all. Love this guy here. We'll see y'all next time. Hey.